usual. Hello there, and welcome to episode 173 of my series where I try to play the maps of towns, cities and urban areas of Norway on Geoguessr to a perfect score for each map I play. That is to achieve 25,000 points for each map. Today we are moving even further north from yesterday, and we're moving to the town of Alta. Alta is the largest town in the former region, which is going to become a region again of Finnmark, which is the northernmost region of Norway, and has about 15,700 people living in it. It's well, it's an area that has seen people living there for at least 7,000 years. There are rock carvings that are that old, and in written sources, the place was first mentioned in the 1500s, early 1500s, and was at the time probably habitated by a number of sea Samis, i.e. Samis that were not relying on reindeer herding, but on fishing and hunting, as well as keeping livestock. And there was quite a dispute between both Denmark and Norway, and as well as Sweden, and well, rather the realm of Denmark, Norway, and Sweden and Russia, about what country would have the right to tax Finnmark. And in 1611, the Danish king actually had a fortress made here in order to project his sovereignty over the area. And in 1613 it was in peace accords made between Denmark, Norway and Sweden. It was stated that the northern fjords would belong to Denmark, Norway. And in the 1600s, when the first Norwegians started settling in the area, it's been an area where I've seen a lot of migration and immigration. In the 1700s, there was the immigration of the Kvens, who were Finnish people who came to the fjords because of hunger and war in Finland. And quite a lot of the Kvens, they settled around what is now the town of Alta. Then there was some mining going on in the 1800s, and various commerce and trade. There are valleys coming down from the plateaus here that are important trade routes. And basically the town grew and grew and grew, and today the main stuff is services. They have there's some significant slate quarries here, entrepreneurs, services, commerce, whatever, administration. Also, Alta used to consist of two bits. You had Bossekop here and Elvebakken here, and these two areas are like 6 kilometers apart, and that was pretty much the town. Then in recent years they have built Alta Centrum, which has connected the two bits, and this bit now dominates the entire town. So that's a long introduction. Let's go and have a look at Alta. Well, familiar faces playing the map. OH2MP, Knedli. I think I've seen Alfie playing a couple as well. So yeah, I have never been to Alta, so this will be a first dive into the place, except from looking at it on the news, on the TV, whenever something happens around here, which isn't that often. There was a big dispute between particularly the Sami and the state in the late 1970s, early 80s, where they were building a dam across the Alta River in a canyon, and it would affect quite a lot of grazing land for the reindeers, and it would also impede the migration of the reindeer across, or the migration routes of the reindeer across the Finnmark plateau, and it was along this river here, and it became a rather contentious thing, which had Samis and environment activists, as well as people who sympathized with the Sami. They went to some rather significant civilian disobedience actions. Crikey, these words. And they chained themselves to the barriers, to the various construction equipment, etc., etc. Several Sami went on hunger strike in front of Parliament and in Oslo, and also a number of Sami women made their way to the Prime Minister's office, i.e., literally to the Prime Minister's office, and occupied that for some time too, to get attention to what was going on. Ultimately, the dam was built. I think there were some concessions made, and so the irony of the whole thing is that the power plant they built has turned out to be fairly, or at least for a long time, it was not very, what should we say? They could have done well without it, to put it that way. And but it did that, together with a matter of building a power plant out of a huge waterfall further south. Those two things sparked environmentalist activism in Norway in the 1970s and early 80s, as well as gaining creating a lot of tension around the rights of the Samis. So in the end, those who earned on it were the environmentalists and the Sami, which I guess ultimately is a good thing. Now let's see, I think this is Alta Church, and this is probably old Alta Church. Let's see, so I've been running around here, and I do remember that I saw something called Valhall Road. Yeah, here we go. And I also saw Gimle. So we're probably somewhere over here. So let's see, I'm just going to put the marker down there to have something on the map. So we went like so, and this was called something with an S. Alright, something with an S. Probably this one. No, that can't be. Let's see, so here we're going northeast. Continuing northeast. I did see Trudvang as well. Let's see, this should be the Valhall thingy. Yes, the Valhall Road. Valhalla Road. So then this is Talvik Bend, or Talvik Crescent. Well, it does say over there, after all. And then the next road is also the Talvik Crescent. Oh, there it said Gimle Up that way, yes. So we were on the ski road, which is this one. So Gimre was one of the residents, or the resident of one of the Norse gods. I can't quite recall at the moment which one. There we go. And that took some time. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, this could turn out to be a problem. Okay, at least that road has a name if we can read it. Spikergjerde. The nail fence. And a dog daycare. Okay, so we are definitely out of town, and I think that's the new church. It's sort of got a spirally thing going on. So if that is that, here's the nail fence. So so that goes straight east. Yes, we're here. And I saw this little brook. It's coming on the other side of this road here. Ooh, wow. Now we're looking quite a bit north of these buildings here. So, and I'm so bad on the reckoning without counting, but I'm gonna give that a try. I'm probably too far away now, or maybe just spot on. Timberstein, Timber Trail, and no, I was going to say that looked like a sports field, but it's a playground. This is, I was about to say it was a school, but it's not. So it's a grocer or a supermarket. Timberveien. Haven't I been here before? I think when I played the Commune series, I believe I was just up this road, wasn't I? I wonder if I was. That's a river. Mardals Road. We could be down here, which we're not. I'm fairly sure we are on the E6, so that's not a question. That's simply stating a fact. Now, about that lumber road. Okay, let's try this again and go the other way. So we've gone west-ish. Now, here we are. I was right first time. Let's see. There's something really fishy going on with stuff here. Things are not. There's some serious map misalignment going on again. But I think I'm in a pretty good position there. Yep. That was icky. And then out on the outskirts again. Where do we go to find a road that crosses? Let's see, we go westwards here. No names. Are those signs or something else? I think I want to go this way. Maybe we can find... Oh, definitely in a... Oh, can't go any further. Thank you very much. Then we go the opposite way. Let's see what we find over here. Well, we find footage that moves extremely slowly. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's like moving through molasses. Okay. Here's the name of something. Oh no, can't I read it? Is this something starting with an H? I can't quite read that. There's an H, a vowel, an R, and I think a G. Unless this is the same road. That started with an M and crosses a river. We're quite far out town as well. Could we be like up here, right? Bus road. No, that's not what it said. And I am fairly sure we're not there. Urban. Well, we can't be very much further up. Let's see, Mardalsvej. No, that was in the previous playthrough. But I wonder, was it couldn't be Borrasveien? That makes a lot more sense, actually. That would make a lot more sense. Let's see. Because, yeah, Mardalsveien, here we go, right. Why didn't I spot that on the first try? So then we go down here, and it wasn't an H, it was a B. To the Borras Road. So now we're here. And then comes the moving like an absolute snail bit. But I want to make sure... Where do we wind up now? Okay. Oh. No, can't be having that. Okay. So the road is moving east-west, so we must be on this bit. Now. I don't trust what I'm seeing, but I think we're about here. Well, this map is fiddly, to put it mildly. I should have been a little more discriminating in what parts I included in the map. So far we have been on the outskirts of the place, and very much the outskirts. Okay, this is called Åsveien. Okay. If we go north, and it looks like that looks very much like a school. Which school could this be? Does it have a name? Alta Ungdomsskole. Okay, so that's Alta Secondary School. And There's another school. This must be the primary. Or possibly no. It's the high school. And here's a sports hall. So I guess this is Alta Hallen. No, Finnmarkshallen. Okay. Right. So what part of town are we in? That's the fire station. And one of many roundabouts. But this one should be possible to figure out, given we got the fire station, we have the hall. I don't know. Let's see, which way is the E6 running here? It's running northeast and turning north. Northeast, okay. That means we have to be somewhere in this area then. He said, suddenly not feeling that confident anymore. What on earth am I missing? Okay. So let's call Skoleveien, was it? Yep, the school road. To the southeast. Which is here. Okay. And we had Åsveien down here. That's the secondary school. And now, let's see, how far do we have to go to get to that intersection? Did we have to go that far? We did. Okay. So quite far along this road. Ugh. Okay. What can we see from our starting position? House. House. Small building. And right before a bend. Okay, so let's use a working theory and say that we're not looking at that building. Well, actually, what can we? No, we can't see the crossroads. No. So this must be that. No, this one. Then we have a large building, a large sprawling thing, which is this one. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so we have that building there. Then comes this one. And then there's the one that's blanked out, which is that one. And as we turn around, we are looking about here. Whew, that was kind of hard. That was it was a shame that we didn't get proper downtown or close to the airport or something. But well, those are the cards you get dealt. So that is Alta played to perfection. It did take quite some time, but that is episode 173 done. Please check in tomorrow for episode 174. Until then, bye-bye.